when China committed itself to ending extreme poverty within its borders by the year 2020.
Some might have thought this an impossible goal,
especially in a country so vast and economically diverse. How is it possible to build a moderately well-off society for the benefit of all?
平均人收入一年都不到1000块钱。
So how has the country balanced economic growth and environmental protection, for instance? And what is the driving force behind its continued sustainable development?
在这片区域，2000年以前，它是一个荒无人烟的空地。
Hi, I'm Greg Fountain. Come with me as we explore more of this rapidly developing country.
Here, in the north of the island province of Hainan, the landscape was formed thousands of years ago as a result of volcanic activity. This village, called Bintong, has been here for hundreds of years.
To this day, you can still find volcanic rocks littering the countryside for 1,000 square kilometres around villages like Bintong, south of the provincial capital, Haikou.
Li Chun is the head of the village committee. He still remembers vividly how hard life used to be here.
我们这里是属于火山地区，下雨的时候庄稼就能长，不下雨的庄稼就会枯死。 所以平时呢都会打一些石头来卖。这里的路还不好，要到镇里面5公里的路走路就要走1个多小时。那些年轻人都跑到外面去打工了，平均人收入一年都不到1000块钱。
In 2014, there were about 128,000 impoverished villages in China, according to the National Bureau of Statistics. These were home to more than 70 million people living below the poverty line. Meaning that, to reach its target, China has had to lift an average of 1 million people out of poverty every month.
For years, Bintong's stony soil and rough terrain made it largely unsuitable for traditional forms of agriculture, until a way of using the volcanic rocks was found. 这是什么？
这些就是石斛。 我们14年引进来的，我们全村家家户户都在种这些东西，整个村种有600亩左右。
Noble dendrobium is a type of orchid that's been used in traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years. It's believed to boost the immune system, and its price is determined by an ever-rising demand.
This is Liao Xiaofen. She's a dendrobium specialist, and she's going to show me how these plants are cultivated.
石斛，它就是本来就生长在石头上的。内地嘛，它没这种气候条件，最主要是没湖上石。这边的湖上石它有孔，所以说我们石斛就容易生长，附着上去。
Now I'm going to find out how the dendrobium is planted in the volcanic rocks. 我该怎么做？
你看，像我们这个达到12公分以上的，就可以成熟了，就可以往石头上移。
So we're looking for a long one, something like this. Is this okay, ma?
OK。钉的时候钉小的这里，然后它不容易伤到苗嘛。
Okay. This is where I hit my thumb.
Okay. 很好。
Job done. Irrigation is key to all forms of agriculture, but some older methods, such as flood irrigation, are both wasteful and inefficient. These sprinklers, on the other hand, aim to focus the supply of water to where it's needed most. It was in 2013 that President Xi Jinping proposed a campaign of targeted poverty alleviation, aiming to lift impoverished populations out of poverty using methods tailored to their specific circumstances.
Zhou Keyi is a poverty alleviation official who came to Bintong in 2016. Since his arrival, he has worked to help the villagers here and spur economic development.
What part did you play in helping alleviate poverty in this village?
我们引导老百姓，包括贫困户加入到西湖公司。现在我们也把种植西湖这个产业作为优先发展方向。经过我们宣传，把种西湖的好处、展现的效益和老百姓说以后，现在他们也放心种西湖。
Zhou is one of the thousands of party officials and work teams that have been dispatched to China's impoverished villages to help adapt poverty alleviation efforts to local conditions. Dendrobium cultivation in Bintong is just one example of this, but it clearly shows that the system works, with villagers like Zhu Hongmei, who had moved away for work, now returning to her birthplace to try and make her fortune.
去外面也是差不多一样，但是我们就是为了回家嘛，因为我们在家的感觉也挺好的，接近小孩啊、老人啊，我们就是生活也比较方便的那种。公司引进来的师傅，我们本村也有搞那个合作社，然后我们也是合了股，像我们这边路边上啊，每家每户的墙上都有钉的。
The local population then owes much to this unassuming orchid. But with the government's help, they want to do more than simply rid themselves of poverty. They see this as their first step on the road to riches.
我们村现在是搞旅游开发，政府还有加工修，我们农民自己投工投劳，把这条路现在都修得很好了。每到假节日呢，我们有很多的游客会过来我们这边玩。我们农民种的地瓜、蔬菜，还有这些切菇啥了、石斛了，他们都会带走，就是也对我们的农民增加收入。
Many of the houses in Bintong were originally built from the volcanic rock that surrounds the village. At one time, it was thought best to tear these down and replace them with concrete buildings. But today, this traditional style of architecture is treasured and preserved.
这个老房子是我家的，我祖宗的，这个房子的历史有几百年了。现在就我搞了个新房子在外面了，旧房子已经空着。西湖公司来到我们这里搞那个民宿，我们也从外面回来打工了，房租也有钱，但是现在还要装修当中，房年底可以使用了，我们得到20%的利润。
Great progress has been made in China's fight against poverty since the latest chapter in that fight was launched at the 18th CPC National Congress. In fact, by the end of last year, the number of people living in poverty had been reduced to 30 million. It's an unprecedented achievement, offering a Chinese solution to the problem of world poverty by improving not only people's finances, but the quality of their lives.
Now I'm headed to the north of Hunan province, to Dongting Lake, the second largest freshwater lake in the country.
Dongting Lake plays an important role in regulating the Yangtze River's natural environment. A wealth of natural resources and rare wildlife can be found here, managed by people like Tian Mingguang, who works for the Yueyang Fishery Administration.
Tian has been tasked with helping conserve the Yangtze finless porpoise here in Dongting Lake. He's going to show me some of what's being done to protect this endangered animal. So do you think we might be able to see one today?
这片水域就是江东区域最频繁的水域，但是今天风浪有点大，就看您的运气了，能不能看到。
The Yangtze finless porpoise is unique to this river system, and fewer than 1,000 still exist in the wild.
Looks like it's not my lucky day.
Human activity has damaged Dongting Lake's natural environment, creating problems for the porpoise and other local wildlife.
What is the greatest threat to the species' continued survival?
对江豚生存威胁最大的还是这个环境污染和人类活动的增加，对洞庭湖白乌对它水质有影响。 还有人类活动加剧的话，一个航运全部的噪声，或者螺旋桨啊，又是伤害江灯；还有一个采砂、水体啊，造成这个浑浊，也对江灯来讲呢，也是一个很大的影响。
Why does the finless porpoise need protecting?
我们保护洞庭湖的江灯，也是保护洞庭湖生态系统的完整，维持洞庭湖生物多样性的一个重要环节。
Action has been taken to resolve such ecological concerns since they were given renewed emphasis at the 18th CPC National Congress. As the Deputy Director of Yueyang's Environmental Protection Bureau, Wan Seliang, points out.
2017年4月期间，我们就启动了这个城市内湖整治的这个扩展制 市政府的市长分别担任每一个河的河长，乡村都设立了乡村级河长，市级河长要求每个季度要巡查一次，县级河长要求每个月要巡查一次，村级河长和这个乡级河长要求每周要巡查一次，要及时发现这些责任区里面的环境问题，及时上报，处理好这些环境问题。作为我们环保部来说，启动这些制度之后，应该说我们的这个执法频率更高了，执法力度也更大了。
By the end of this year, a new system is expected to be in place across China that will assign responsibility for the protection of each of the country's lakes to a government official, who will be held accountable for any pollution or environmental damage that should occur. At Dongting Lake, work is already being done to determine regulatory responsibility and improve water quality.
我们整个东风湖这个片区历史上的污水都是直接排入洞庭湖。2014年，我们为了治理好这块，建成了5万吨的污水处理厂。根据这个发展需要，我们又启动了这个2期建设。18年初步建成之后，这一个片区的污水全面纳入城市污水处理的范围，达标排放到洞庭湖。应该能够对洞庭湖的水质改善会起到明显的作用。
Juan is now going to show me around this power station, so we can see some of the environmental measures they have in place.
Last year, more than 500 violations were investigated by Yueyang's Environmental Protection Bureau, with over 100 companies being forced to stop production as a result. A common punishment for non-compliance with rules and regulations.
So, what changes have been made here to help protect the environment?
一是对他们的这个落后技术全部进行了淘汰，二是全面开展了这个脱硫、脱硝、除尘的处理，进行了超低排放改造。我们环保对他们的监控，比如说这个所有的排气进行了现场24小时自动监控，二氧化硫、氮氧化都达到了国家的排放标准。它对我们整个工业园进行了集中供运，促使我们整个工业园的这个燃煤锅炉全部进行了淘汰，从而达到了这个节能减排的效果。
China is seeking a path of sustainable development that strikes a balance between economic growth and environmental protection, in line with the slogan coined by Xi Jinping, that lucid waters and lush mountains are invaluable assets.
Over the past 2 years, the biggest environmental inspection in the country's history has been carried out, covering 31 provincial regions and resulting in more than 18,000 government officials being punished for their failure to control pollution. In Gansu province, for example, inspectors uncovered a number of issues, such as excessive emissions and illegally built hydroelectric power stations in the Chilian Mountains National Nature Reserve, with officials from the province's vice-governor on downward being held responsible for a lack of oversight. This year, a compensation system to protect and improve the country's ecosystem is being rolled out, which will oblige polluters that cause environmental damage to help restore the environment or pay up if restoration proves impossible.
Another element of environmental protection is wildlife conservation. So to see this in action, I'm going to visit a nature reserve where a very rare species of deer lives.
Dr. Song Yu-chong works with the Milu, or Pierre David's deer, that live in this nature reserve near Dongting Lake every day, giving him a unique insight into the local environment.
She's very brave. You can tell that she's used to being around humans. 她有名字吗？
哦，它的名字叫点点。
Can we feed her? Okay.
可以，要小心一点。
I can't get it through. There you go.
像这个点点的话，今年它就有4岁，已经成年了。像这些的话，就是说，养好了以后，我们最终还会把它们放到野外去。16年1月份监测到的鸟类数量是15万只，那么我们今年就是18年的1月份，我们重新监测的话，数量是22万只，所以它每年的这个递增的速度很快，就是大概有20%的一个增长率。另外从麋鹿这个方面来说的话，到我15年来这里参加工作，大概就是120头左右。那么，17年的话，我们的监测数据显示的话，我们这边的麋鹿数量大概是140头左右。所以从我们这个各方面的监测数据来看的话，洞庭湖的这个保护成效是显而易见的。
So that was Dongting Lake, proof positive of China's commitment to environmental protection. Next up, I'm going to be investigating the root cause of the country's continued growth and development. This is Hefei, capital of Anhui province, home of the country's first national-level industrial base dedicated to artificial intelligence, called China Speech Valley. I'm on my way to meet an entrepreneur at China Speech Valley, a high-tech hub in Hefei where I've heard something very special is being developed. Looks like this is our stop. Fong Hai-hong is one of many entrepreneurs based at China Speech Valley. His team has been working with AI technology to develop new products since 2015. I see.
这是我们研发的一款智能鼠标。
It looks just like an ordinary mouse. What makes it so different?
我们可以通过它用语音来上网，语音来打字，还可以用语音来实现翻译，非常智能。
Can I try?
好 ，OK。
淘宝。
对。
There we go. It loads straight up.
淘宝就打开了，对，非常方便。
买手机。So what kinds of technology have you used in this mouse?
在这款鼠标里面集成了语音识别和人工智能技术，来实现语音控制计算机。语音识别的话，来源于那个科大讯飞的一个开放平台，通过他们开放平台提供的语音识别技术，就可以把我们的语音转换成文字。平台上的技术是持续更新的，我们的功能会持续的增加。
Fong's team forms just one of many startups at China Speech Valley that are growing fast, thanks in no small part to the technical support they receive here. This showroom is filled with iFlyTech's latest gadgets and prototypes. Let's go take a look. iFlyTech is the largest publicly listed AI, speech recognition and language technologies provider in the Asia-Pacific region. It controls more than 70% of the Chinese speech technology market with its speech synthesis, recognition and analysis software.
Well, guess my Chinese isn't that bad.
我们现在人工智能开放平台每年，到现在目前为止，我们已经有40多万的开发者在围绕着我们的大生态，使用我们的人工智能和语音技术来做他们的创业。那我们在这个平台当中起到了大创客带动小创客的作用，所以科大讯飞作为一个大创客，希望通过我们的核心能力的研究，把我们的核心技术可以让更多的小创客去使用它，能够真正的激活在生态当中的创新因素。在去年，在 MIT Technology Review 当中，科大讯飞被评为number 6最聪明的公司。在中国呢，我们排名第1，这也是 MIT Technology Review 对中国创新的一种认同。
I'm about to visit one of the China Speech Valley production hubs, where manufacturing, research and development and marketing are carried out.
China spends more on research and development than any other country in the world, apart from the United States, with 1.57 trillion yuan being spent on R&D in 2016 alone. This massive investment is now paying dividends in the form of innovative new products.
So much research and development takes place here that even as I speak, a new artificial intelligence product may be being born.
China Speech Valley has gone from nothing to become an industry leader in the space of just 5 years. And this is just the beginning.
Inside this room, Wang Pan and a business partner are having a discussion, but we're going to have to wait until they come out to find out what it's about.
So what kinds of things were you talking about in there?
我们在跟另外一家公司谈智能停车的合作。本身两家公司都在中国深谷，我们能很好的去做技术的交流和市场的推广。
Almost all the staff at Wang Pan's startup are PhD students from the University of Science and Technology of China, who joined the team based here last year when it consisted of only a few individuals. It now numbers more than 50.
So what do you think is the reason for your company's recent rapid growth?
在深谷的平台呢，可以在这个大的背景跟平台上去扩充很多的人员。我们在安徽，在整个江浙长三角地区去招聘人才的时候，可以有一个很好的背书。 人才、资金跟技术聚拢到一块之后，我们的产业链上下游还有很多合作。整个在江淮硅谷这个地区去做一个发展，我们从芯片、底层的硬件、软件到产品，包括跟汽车还有家电的结合，包括人工智能的后期发展，都有一个很好的背景去做这个事情。
At China's Speech Valley, startups receive the technical support they need and can grow thanks to integration and preferential policies.
这个政策呢是一条龙的政策，从企业和人才团队的引进方面，对团队和项目的这个项目呢，给予了这个资金补助；对技术呢产业化的这个产业化完成的项目，按照投资30%，也给予了资金补助。企业的产品生产出来以后，因为这个人工智能产品都是新产品呢，它需要你推广应用，所以尤其对这些首台、首套、首款的产品呢，政府通过呢这个资金购买的方式，免费这个推荐给一些单位使用，培养这个消费需求。
Kan Wei has overseen much of the construction at Hefei high-tech industry development zone, including China's Speech Valley's rapid expansion.
What did it used to look like around here?
在这片区域，2000年以前，它是一个荒无人烟的空地。2013年的时候，我们启动了中国深谷项目的一个建设。那么目前我们可见的，在我们右手边，就是我们现在170余家语音及人工智能企业在这里聚集发展的一个中国深谷1期这么一个项目。那么我后面的就是我们中国深谷产业园的2期，这个深谷产业园的2期将在今年的下半年投入使用。我们预计到今年年底将会有300家的智能语音及人工智能企业在中国深谷的聚集，到2020年会形成1000亿的一个产值。
The progress that's been made at China's Speech Valley speaks to a larger effort to transform the country into what's been dubbed an innovation nation. China ranked 22nd in the 2017 Global Innovation Index, becoming the only middle-income economy in the top 25. For 7 consecutive years, it has been the world's top patent filer, with 1,382,000 applications last year alone, according to the State Intellectual Property Office. That's about 1 patent per every 1,000 people.
China's innovation-driven development strategy is providing a boost to high-end manufacturing, and even giving it the edge over its competitors in certain areas. This in turn is pushing the economy ever upwards and helping provide the driving force behind continued sustainable development.